Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on another team from the SEC, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. It's a big gain all the way to enemy territory, tackled at the 45.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense getting set, second down play here. An inside deals now from the shotgun. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
Boy, a costly mistake here by the quarterback. Forces that ball into coverage, and the defense comes up with the interception. Hate to see the game start off like this for this offense.
Right, so it's 1st and 10, back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot?
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Same tailback, another carry. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on that offensive line and their running back.
Keeping it on the ground here. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. They'll try to run for the first down. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
The Gators churn out another first down. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he picks up the first down before they get into the ground.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. The Gators will look to convert here on 4th down. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he'll hit out of bounds to avoid the hit. Did not pick up first down yardage. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Going for a big play downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Receiver makes the grab, and it works. The first down to the 35.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Touchdown, Dogs. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The last possession, they passed on a field goal attempt, but got stopped on 4th down. Let's see how they play this one. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Crossing the 40. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. And the Gators looking to run some tempo here. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the +42.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
That run picks up 1st down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Dropping back, it's Harris. He's escaping the pocket now. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter.
Let's go.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. The freshman brings him down quickly. It's 3rd down after that run. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
The offense couldn't convert on 4th down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. Dropping back, it's Harris. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. Touchdown, Gators. No chance to catch him.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Makes the grab. It's Daniels. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Throws it to the right. And it's complete downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Breaking free at the 35. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening now. Slot the ball to 22.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this 1st down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack is so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw again. He's moving out of the pocket. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And a touchdown to the big tight end. We're seeing it more and more on Saturdays and Sundays, Kirk.
Well, the tight end saying, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Don't forget I'm a pretty good player, too. All the attention being put on the wide receivers out on the perimeter. It makes this defense have to focus on the interior, making sure where that tight end is and trying to slow him down.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. The ball is free in the backfield. The offense falls on the fumble. Keeps possession.
Wow, that's just big-time awareness by his teammate to be able to scoop up that ball like it was a ground ball. As a result, the offense retains possession.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Dropping back, it's Harris. Fires it to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Going the other way, can they stop him? Touchdown, Georgia. And the defense joins the party with a pick six. And a pick six, a monster play by this defense here, Kurt.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving in some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. The Gators offense retakes the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. They'll hand it off. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Here's the second down play. The back's got it. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Boy, nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
Second down after that previous play. Dropping back, it's Harris. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Dogs come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Handoff running right. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Pass falls incomplete, but there's a flag. Will it keep the drive alive? And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The ball near midfield. The head coach decides to go for it on fourth down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, it's a blown opportunity here for this defense. They get the offense all the way to fourth down and long. They got to get pressure. They got to get this offense off the field, make them pay for this aggressive decision to go for it. And instead, they give up the first down. This could cost them.
Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackle made after the completion.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
And here's the handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Offense looking to keep this drive going into the red zone. It's third down and short. Can he get there on the ground? Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Pushed by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And the Bulldogs are moving quickly down the field. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Ball handed off. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Catch made on the left side. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The Dogs will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. Trying for a fourth down completion. That's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now two-possession lead. To the air, it's Harris. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. It's caught downfield. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. They move the 6. They'll go to the line here on first down now. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Looking to throw yet again. Pulls it in. It's long.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. And he lofts one deep over the middle. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now brings up 4th down.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Talk about aggressive. The head coach keeping the offense on the field inside their own 30. That's a design quarterback keeper. And that is a 1st down gain. Moves the ball to the 40. 4th down conversion gives them a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. They get to the line quickly. To the air, it's Harris. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Now it's 2nd down here. From the shotgun, drops back. Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain. To the offense, looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. And caught near the sticks. It's long. And this offense picks up the 1st down. They tackle him at the 44. Offense looking to throw the ball. And they heave it deep downfield. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. Going the other way, can they catch him? Across midfield. And the defender will step out of bounds after the pick to wrap up the 1st half of play. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Patterson now has our halftime update. The Bulldogs will kick this away to start the 2nd half. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Florida offense retakes the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looking to pass. It's Harris. Lets it fly to the wideout. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, the defense was all over the field in the first half, and as we see here, more of the same to start this 3rd quarter. Big question to me is, now you got a 4th down. You look at that scoreboard, you almost start to wonder, should I go for this?
The Gators bring their punt team onto the field. The returner is tackled by this punt coverage team.
Georgia offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their...
He's going for a big play downfield. Makes the catch for a huge gain right near the sideline.
This is what's so dangerous about it.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Ball carried by the running back. He's not down. And this is the line. Brings up 2nd down.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And now the handoff. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. This one is right through, and they add to their lead. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Gators offense retakes the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? From the shotgun, handoff inside. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the back now goes in motion. Back to throw. It's Harris. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He's stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
Good job up front by that offensive line, getting a good push to be able to cloud the back to pick up this 1st down. This is an important drive for this offense. Now that they got a 1st down, they can open up this playbook and keep attacking this defense.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's long. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. receiver in motion now. He'll look to throw it here on second down. On the run, he'll let it go. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch, does get the foot down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The Gators offense is on the move now. Handoff here from the shotgun. A change of direction. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Back to throw. It's Harris. Gets hauled in here over the middle. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on play.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 11. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pass not complete, but there was a lot of contact there, and here comes a late flag.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield, and you get a call like this.
And the Gators hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Florida. That's a crucial response for this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
The extra point is good. They cut the lead to 10, 24-14.
14.
And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers. And don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He's got a receiver wide open here. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Georgia now operating in the red zone. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. Sideline throw caught, but not enough for a first down.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread and throwing the football and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And the extra point splits the uprights. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Florida offense is back out on the field now. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Scanning the field. It's Harris. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And the tackle is made in what's going to be the final play of this period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And looking to throw now on first down. He's moving out of the pocket now. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Receiver makes the catch.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Works his way inside the 10. And moves the ball to the 35. Another first down. The Gators will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. Looking right, this one caught. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set, it's 2nd down.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Quarterback escapes the pocket. Extending the play now. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain. So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run. Here we go, first and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. Quarterback flashing the speed in that touchdown run. That's almost unfair.
Why they got all the quarterbacks in the entire country? This guy might be as fast as any of them. Why not utilize his speed when he can make defenses pay for it? It's a great design play and a nice touchdown.
Empty backfield now. They go for 2. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looking to throw. It's Harris. Makes the catch for the 2-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive.
Take over first and 10.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Bringing pressure. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. Either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Important second down play coming up. And the quarterback dropping back, trying to create outside the pocket now. He pulls it in for a big gain. Tackle made after a big gain.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. Now, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Gets into space at the 50. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's moving out of the pocket. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Dogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
But I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here, actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on third down. They go his way again, and it works out.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the 4th quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
The Dogs line it up with 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. And he runs it into the end zone. That bumps it up to a 3-score game. The kickoff team on the field now is they get set to send this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Florida offense retakes the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Back to pass. It's Harris. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. And this time it's complete. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength. Back to throw again. That ball snagged for a completion. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He lets it go. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Short return, tackle at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway from this defense.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Handoff as they try to work the clock here. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. It's a quick grab. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, anytime you can have a balanced attack, it's always going to help an offense. And, you know, the previous play, they're running the football. That puts a lot of pressure on the eyes of the linebackers and safeties. They start to think about defending the run, and a great job with that play action call to get them out of position and be able to hit that for that conversion.
And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. They'll feed the back again. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. They'll stop him on a small gain here, tried to run for it on 3rd and long and came up well short. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And they've got the returner corralled. The Gators offense retakes the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook?
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you'd hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Takes the ball and heads to the left. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Georgia has moved into the red zone. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Trying to create here on the move. Touchdown, Georgia. And this one is getting ugly. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trying to blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
Extra point splits the uprights. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Here's another interception. We're losing track. Not much room with that return. Tackled at the 16, but an important takeaway for this defense.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. Well, this was an intriguing matchup coming in. We weren't sure which way it was going to go. Kirk, what do you think made the difference today?
Well, I think it's the critical moments, the third downs, the red zones, the turnover margin. Those are the areas you're usually going to see the difference in a close game, and today they were able to come up on top in a lot of those aspects of the game.
Well, that's it. Dramatic punctuation to another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Georgia Bulldogs.